Hi everyone, and welcome to a new Let's Build series in which we'll be making a vet clinic here in Brindleton Bay. So about a week and a half ago, I put a poll up in the community section here on YouTube asking whether you all would like to see a traditional vet clinic or a more modern vet clinic. And in the end, traditional won. It wasn't by a huge margin though. I think it was 57% to 43%. So I do plan on making a modern vet clinic in a speed build sometime in the near future, but for this series we'll be making a more traditional one. And basically what we'll be doing in this series, just in case any of you are new to Let's Builds, is we'll be building this vet clinic part by part in real time, so I'll just be sharing the process as I go, and as the series goes on I'll incorporate feedback from you all, so it'll be kind of like we're building this clinic together. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get on with the vet clinic. So I have what I want to do in mind. So what I want to do with this is make something that doesn't really look like a house that's converted into a vet clinic. Like, I want it to look like a building that was made for the purpose of being a commercial lot, like for being a vet clinic, but still has this kind of traditional Cape Cod styling to it. I'm not sure if it'll actually turn out the way, like it still might turn out looking like a house converted to a vet clinic, but that's not really what I'm intending to go with here. But I think this is... Actually, no, I think we should make it a little bit wider than this. Yeah, so I actually kind of got the inspiration for what I want to do with this when I was just driving down the road and I saw a billboard for a vet clinic that was opening up, and it wasn't kind of this traditional style, so that gave me kind of the idea for what I wanted to do with this. So I think this is... because I wanted to... this bump out a little bit for the front door, and I know I wanted to use this door because I really like this door that came with cats and dogs. I think we'll go with that color, and then I'll have some windows beside it. So let me sort by cats and dogs really quick, because basically what I wanted to do here was I wanted to have this area in the front that kind of had this wraparound porch that went around these three sides. And then on the second floor up above here, we're going to do kind of the Cape Cod roof type of a deal, which is where you have a second floor that looks like it's sort of in the roof. So this area down here is just going to be an area that bumps out a little bit further on the first floor, but once I get the covered porch type area out here, you're not really even going to notice that, so it's fine. But yeah, what I like to do to make these roofs is I usually have this area in here, which basically you're just going to have a roof that covers these two tiles that goes up to this wall height. So actually, let me just stick that in really quick so you can see. Hold on, let's not sort by cats and dogs. Yeah, so we'll just have a roof in here that's one tile wide and two tiles long. So we'll just plop that in here and then raise it up so that it meets this wall height. So that's kind of one part of doing these Cape Cod type roofs. And then I'll just hold down shift to pull in this side of it, so that it doesn't go up into the roof that I'm going to place up here. And then we can also now pull these in, so I can just hold shift down and pull this side in so that it doesn't go into the inside of the building, which is really nice, because that was something that was patched in before cats and dogs came out, so I was so glad when they patched that in. And then we'll just kind of make the same shape around here. So yeah, we'll just go to there. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit raspy or off. I was sick recently. That's also why the series is starting later than I meant for it to, because I meant for it to start like a week before it's starting, but I got the flu. I'm pretty sure I got the flu, and for about a week I was coughing constantly, and my voice was also kind of shot, so for a few days all I could do was whisper. So I definitely was not in shape to record videos, so I just wanted to wait till it passed and my voice was mostly back to record videos. So yeah, it's not 100% back, but it's almost there. It's good enough that I can make videos again. So yeah, and then to finish this off, you just kind of get a roof up here. And you pitch it a little bit differently than the roof that's lower. Yeah, so I actually want it a little bit lower. Like, I think like that'll be fine. So yeah, that's kind of how you make the Cape Cod style roofs. But I just realized I need to raise this a little bit more because I want it to be raised so that it meets this roof. Yeah, there we go. So just go around and do this for the other spots. And I think this is further, yeah, far enough back. And I think a few of you were saying that you wanted to see apartments in, or see an apartment in the upper floor of this. So I think I will turn part of the second floor into an apartment. Maybe this part in here, I'm not exactly sure. And then we might have some offices or something on the second floor. I'm not exactly sure. Like, we'll kind of figure that out as we go. But I was thinking that this whole area in here on the first floor could be kind of like the reception area. So it'd be kind of like the waiting room and the area where the check-in station, all that is. But let me make sure that looks... no, I think we need to move that over. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Actually, let's lower that a little bit more. No, I think maybe lower the teens even more. Yeah, so I'm just holding Alt down to be able to adjust the roof a little bit more finely. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this roof over here so I don't have to match the pitch. But yeah, now let's take care of the whole deck that's going to wrap around. So I wanted the deck to wrap around 3 sides of this area and then run into a wall over on this side. So I think we're going to make it 3 tiles wide. And then I wanted this to come out 1 tile past it. So we'll just draw up 4 tiles here, and then we'll just get this flooring to go around. So I think we'll pull it 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be good. Yeah, so it's 3 tiles in front of this entrance area. And I just realized we're probably going to need to push this build back a little bit. Alright, there we go. So that's going to be our whole porch. Or deck. I don't know if it's exactly a porch. This is the community lab, but yeah. Alright, and then let's fix the walls back here so they go all the way across. Alright, there we go. So for the roof on here, I wanted to do a half-tip roof that just goes all the way over to here. So I'm going to make it kind of a lower hipped roof so it doesn't run into this area too much. I think that's good. Maybe we should raise a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more than that. Okay, I think that's fine. And then let's just go ahead and move this back a little bit because I think it's a little bit too close to the front of the lot. So let's put it, I think we'll move it, because I'm probably going to have a fenced-in area in the back, so I think right here is good. And I want to make sure it's centered on the lot as well, so let's see, 8 on that side. That's close enough to centered, yeah, so we're not going to be able to perfectly center, but that's fine. And then we'll just make a very slight foundation. So for this area, what I want to do instead of just using columns to support this is I wanted to actually use walls, because what I was thinking was that I could have walls like this, and they'll put another one here, and then between these wall columns, I could have just kind of flower beds instead of using fencing. I think that would kind of add to the more community lot feel, because I don't really want this to feel like it's just a converted home. I think that's, I'm not sure if that's even exactly. It's not perfect, but I think that's fine. All right, so we'll just do the same thing over on this side. So I think that was like 4 over. Yeah, so right here. All right, and then right between here, we'll have the stairs. I'll just stick these in as a placeholder. Oh, wait, actually, I meant to, let's move these over a little bit. Yeah, just to make this a little bit wider. We'll just scooch that over and expand the stairs. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little better. Yeah, that's kind of narrow for an entrance area. And then I'll just get some... Oh, we could put this in. Yeah, so just add in between this in between here. And then later on, I'll actually fill it with plants. And I think that'll look really nice. Although maybe I should make the foundation a little bit lower. I'm not sure. We'll see how it looks. Whoops. Alright, there we go. Okay, so then back over to this area. I remember that, like, the picture I saw on the billboard had kind of, like, it had this covered porch, like, in here. This area was styled a little bit differently, like, it wasn't really in this Cape Cod style, but it had this area off to the side that had kind of, like, a deck overhanging a little bit. I wanted to make it wide enough that we could use the same door that I used on the front and then have a window on either side of it and then have a tile free next to that. So we'll have to make this 7 tiles wide. So let's see, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, that's right. And then what we'll do up here is we'll have this go in 1 tile. And then we'll have it come back out here. So the whole area where the door going outside is going to be kind of set in a little bit. I wish I had a picture of what I saw to reference, but unfortunately it was on a billboard, so I just kind of have a mental picture of it. but hopefully it'll make a little bit more sense as we go along. And then we'll just make it symmetrical on this side. And just do the same thing over here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so in here I want to take this door, and then we'll just have this door in here, and then with those same windows that I had down here on either side of that. And then, like I said, I wanted to have a deck that overhangs out here just one tile. And then we'll just copy that over to the other side. And then something we can do is we can take these corbels, I think they're called, and stick them under here so they look kind of like they're supporting that, which I think looks pretty cool. And let's just change these to white. And then after that, I'll get the roof. Alright, so just get these over here. Yeah, I think this looks pretty neat. Okay, and then I'll just get a regular old gable roof to go over this area. Actually, let me just cover this. And then drag it down here. Alright, so now we get the roof on. Yeah, so I think in this part, mostly what I'm going to do in this part is just kind of get the basic structure done. And maybe put on some of the windows and doors. I'm not sure how far I'm going to get with that. We'll see. But I definitely need to lower this roof a little bit. So I think that's fine. Oh, whoops, wait a minute. Wrong thing. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's pull this into here. I want to have them a little bit closer. So I think I'm actually going to raise this roof up. No, I think that roof looked fine how it was. So I think we need to lower this one a little bit. Alright, there we go. That's fine. And it might also look neat if we pull this out a little bit so it kind of covers this area. Yeah, I think it looks neat. And then we can take some more of these and stick them under... Right, we have to turn on the BB dot, move objects sheet. Let's see, BB dot, objects. Alright, there we go. So we can use these to look like they're supporting this roof overhang. Yeah, then we can have another one up here. Cool, so let's do the same thing. Yeah, so I feel like this definitely has kind of a country flair to it, too, which I think works really well for Brindleton Bay. Alright, so there we go. We're making some progress. And I'm not exactly sure what to do around the back. Like, kind of the best thing I could think of is to sort of copy what we have around here at the front. I mean, this is a community lot, so I think having some symmetry would be fine. But looking at this now, I feel like I made this come a little bit too far forward. So I think I'm just going to pull all of this back a little bit. Alright, so now that that's done, let's move on to the back. And I think I will just do what we did up front, like just kind of replicate this and make it symmetrical. I mean, I think that's fine. I can't really think of anything else that would look good. So, I don't know, maybe we could do something a little bit different though, and like instead of just leaving it at this, maybe you could have some rooms off to the side here instead of having the porch area go around as much. Yeah, I mean, that's something that might work. Alright, so I'll just copy this over here as well. Alright, yeah, there we go. That didn't copy over everything, but that's fine. So like I said, I think I'll just make rooms in here. So we could probably use these as more exam rooms so that way they're kind of off to the side, not blocking this path down to this exit. And then this back area could just be kind of where, I don't know, pets can roam free and that kind of a thing. So I think that works. Let's get... I'm not sure if... I guess I'll do the same kind of planters on the porch thing that I wanted to do around front. But we're just going to make this go around a little bit more. I think I should probably move it up a tile since we moved everything back. Yeah, so I'm just going to move everything forward one. Alright, there we go. Now we have a little bit more space back here. Okay, so let me just get in the same kind of columns that we had around front. And then I guess we'll just... I don't know, should we put one? No, I think we'll just leave it. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, and then we'll just get these in. Yeah, I think it'll look better once everything comes together a little bit more. And then we'll just grab the staircases. I should probably change the colors to white. I know I'm probably going to go more so with a white color scheme for the accents. Alright, so let's see how that looks. Okay, kind of a mess, but that's fine. And then I'll just copy over everything that we had on this side. So here's what everything looks like all copied over. I think it looks fine, although it might look good if we move the eaves on that out a little bit. Yeah, I think it looks cool. There we go. Okay, so there it is. Yeah, I'm so glad they added the ability to pull out the eaves on hip roofs. Like, that just looks so much better, but now I'm wondering if maybe it'd be better if we pulled this forward a little bit. Yeah, okay, good. It's pulling those things forward some. And hopefully that... Okay, good. Good. I was kind of worried it wasn't going to move these things forward, but... Yeah, I think that looks better pulled out in other tiles, so we'll just go ahead and put this flooring back in here, and then that should be good, and then we'll just do the same thing on the other side. And then after that, I'm going to put in the windows and doors, and then I think that would probably be a good stopping point for this part. And then the next part, we'll deal with all the, you know, the wall coverings for the outside, and the start on the landscaping, hopefully, and that... oh, right, I forgot we had to pull this out. But, yeah, let's figure out the rest of the windows now. So I'm just going to go with mainly windows from cats and dogs for this. So we'll just go ahead and sort for that. So I think for this, for up here, we're going to have to use these. Yeah, so just put, oh, this would also be, like, right up here would be a good spot to put in some kind of decal saying that this is a vet clinic. Alright, so we'll just have 3 of these in here. And I wanted to go ahead and find some kind of, was this what it was? I could have sworn, okay, yeah, this is what... I think it was in wall decorations. Let's add this decal up here, so we'll just size it up a few times. I think, yeah, that's good. I think if we make it any bigger, it won't fit. I don't know, I'll just stick it like that for now. We'll just adjust it once we actually figure out the wall colors and everything. And then we'll just get some more windows up in here. No, I think that's fine. Alright, we'll just add them here as well. And then for down the first floor, I wanted to use these larger windows for the waiting area. So I think for here, we'll just, we'll do... Where did I put them? I think I had it at, yeah, this level. Yeah, so we'll just put it like that. I think that's fine. So I guess, like, once we get in here, I'll probably have, like, a check-in desk in the center of the room towards the back of it, like, more towards back here, and then we can have benches along the sides and that sort of a thing, and we'll figure it out, but I think this area will work really well for that. And then for over here, what do we want to do? Let's have some windows in between these things. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, we'll just do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm not going to put any windows in. Why do I keep sticking them in the wrong spot? That's really frustrating. I always do that. Yeah, but I'm not going to have any windows in here. I think that area is probably best left windowless. And we'll have the same thing up in here. And then down the first level, I guess we'll just, we can use maybe the smaller windows, because I was thinking these could be exam areas, so maybe we should make them feel a little bit more private. I guess that's fine. Or maybe we'll just leave it at that. No, yeah, I think that's good. Okay. I don't know, maybe I'll put, I don't know, I might put a different window in there later on. But, I don't know, I probably don't want to put too many windows in down there. Okay, and then for here, we'll just lower it a little bit like that. And I want to make sure that's actually, no, they kind of gradually go down. And then I guess around back, we can just do the same thing and have this decal up here as well. Alright, yeah, I think that's good. And I feel like this is a good place to stop with this part. So yeah, like I said, next time we'll move on to taking care of the wall coverings, and we can hopefully start on the landscaping and all that. But yeah, I hope you're all enjoying this series so far. I'm having fun with it, and I can't wait to see how this place is going to turn out. But I'm going to leave off here, so hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!